Steve Santillo. I'm one of the owners of Blue Dog Cafe, the managing owner. And this is my restaurant. And we have been here since 1999. Back in '99, George Rodriguez, who's from here, wanted a place for people to see his art. He didn't have a gallery here in town. His galleries were in New Orleans and Carmel. And so he said, I'm going to open a restaurant so that I can let all the people that in my hometown area know about my art. And so he blessed us with opening a restaurant called Blue Dog Cafe. And we are a full-service restaurant. We do lunch and dinner. Every Sunday, we do a fabulous Sunday brunch, and we have been voted best Sunday brunch in Acadiana for 15 consecutive years. We serve carved prime rib, omelets made to order, crawfish enchiladas with cumin mornay sauce, corn and crab bisque, smoked Gouda grits and pork griots, and it goes on and on and on with multiple salads, desserts, big spread, and live music. We always have live music on Sundays, as we do on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings. So we've got a lot of entertainment, a lot of live music here, world-renowned art. For anybody who doesn't know about the Blue Dog and George Rodriguez, he was a world-famous artist. We lost him, unfortunately, about 4 years ago. And I like to tell people who ask me about him and him as an artist that he was a great artist, but he was an amazing person. Loyal, generous, gregarious, and I miss him all the time. And we just try and strive all the time to make him proud. And hopefully we do that day to day with our food, our service, and the atmosphere created by his artwork. Food-wise, we do classic Cajun. You know, you're going to be able to get your fried seafoods, your seafood gumbos, crawfish etouffee, but we also do a lot of Cajun fusion dishes. One of our most popular is our seafood wontons with a plum ginger sauce. So it's got an Asian twist, but it's a deep-fried wonton with crawfish and hand-folded, dip it in a plum ginger sort of Asian sauce. Our crawfish enchiladas with cumin mornay. Crawfish again, but with a southwestern flair. Our corn and crab bisque is an award winner. And we have quite a few, as is noted on the menu, over the years won quite a few culinary awards for a number of our signature dishes. And almost all of our desserts are made in-house. Incredible cheesecake, bread pudding with rum sauce, and our appetizer spreads. We do a feast where you can order 5 of the 7 appetizers on our menu to come to your table, and it's a meal. But we really love being in the hospitality business. We appreciate the people of Acadiana who have supported us for the past 19 years so much, and we would like to invite everybody to remember to come and see us. And we have a great events room too, so we can do anything. Just give us a call.
Hi, my name is Nathaniel Johnson, owner of Rare Coffee Roasters. We started about 4 years ago, roasting our own coffee. We buy specialty grade coffee and we roast it in our micro roaster right here. We get our coffee from all over. Roast it right here, downtown Lafayette. Started in the coffee industry over 10 years ago. I started my first cafe when I was 21 in a small town of Eunice, Louisiana, downtown. And so what makes it so unique with Rev is that we did the same thing. We opened a shop downtown in the heart of Lafayette. We believe that the downtown is the heart of the city, so we want to keep with that tradition.
Family-owned restaurant. My family bought the restaurant in 1981. It was my mom and dad that bought the restaurant originally, and then 10 years later, in 1991, I purchased it from them, and I've been here ever since. My mom still works with me here. My dad has passed away, but located here on Johnson Street, kind of in the heart of the UL campus. We're kind of almost part of UL in that we're like, kind of in the middle of the campus kind of thing, but it's been really fun, working in Lafayette and owning a restaurant, and get to talk to a lot of people. In the wintertime, people like to come and sit by the fireplace. We're one of the only restaurants in town that actually light their fireplace. Like, some other restaurants have fireplaces, but they don't really light them. We light ours when it's cold. When it's below 40 degrees or 45 degrees, we usually turn it on, and we get a lot of response from that. People like to come in and sit by the fire. So yeah, we got a beer and wine special from 4 to 8. It's 2 for 1 every day. Been doing this 36 years, and plan on doing it, not 36 more, but a few more years before we move on.
Gerald Judice with Judice Inn, and I'm the general manager here at Judice Inn, a family-owned business that was originally opened by my father and my uncle in 1947. We just recently had our 70th anniversary on April the 5th of this year, and we're very excited to still be serving Lafayette. Our burgers are kind of a tradition, as well as our establishment. We've been here for several years. We've served several generations of people in Lafayette. And when we first opened, Judice Inn was considered way out of town. So the city kind of came out to us as opposed to that. Now we're more or less in the middle of the city, but originally we were actually about 1.5 miles outside the city limits. My father and my uncle opened the place in 1947, like I said, and that was pre Burger King or Burger Chef or McDonald's or any of those places, and so burgers and fries weren't necessarily a staple back then. So when they first opened, they decided to serve bags of chips with their burgers instead of anything else. Also, the place was so small that their space requirements for the extra fryers and things weren't available, so they decided to just do the burgers and chips. And over the years, as things evolved, they decided they wanted to do things their way, not follow the crowd. So, and I guess they had it right, because we're still here after 70 years. When they first opened in 47 and through the mid 80s, we were not only a restaurant, we were also a drive-in. Excuse me. We used to wait on cars, and that was about 85% of our business was outside. We used to car hop, and so we did a lot of beer sales as well as our burgers and stuff like that. It was one of the few places you could actually go out and get a fast food meal and have people serving you beer as well. So it was kind of a family-friendly place all the way around. I believe our success has been pretty much determined by our loyal patrons and customers that come in. We're very appreciative of that. We've won the best burger contest for almost every year for the last 20 years. So we appreciate all the people that walk through our doors, and the awards are nice, but the people that walk in the door are our true rewards every day. So we're very thankful for the customers and the loyal patrons that have come here year after year.
To talk about my little history of Sport Shack and how I got started. Back in 2001, I was a competitive bodybuilder and won a national level bodybuilding show. At that time, I was running a supermarket, a family-owned supermarket in Opelousas. Once I stopped competing, I just saw the supplement business and selling supplements in a different way, with a smaller margin, kind of like we sell corn and green beans, with a tighter margin. So I started off. I brought supplements in the store, and it's sort of becoming real successful. And after about 10 years of that, I was noticing I was pulling a lot of people out of the Lafayette market to Opelousas. So I felt like I needed to move locations to a bigger market to where I could reach more people. So in 2014, we opened this place up, Sport Shack Supplement Depot, and Smoothie Cafe. And at that time, I wanted to do a different concept than all the other supplement stores. I wanted to bring healthy options, food options in, where you could come in, you could sit down, you could have a healthy meal, healthy smoothies, and at the same time offer a large selection of supplements at wholesale prices. So the one thing, I try to separate myself from all the other supplement stores. The first thing we do is we have the largest selection of supplements in Louisiana. Second thing we do, they're all at wholesale or below wholesale. I call this a brick and mortar internet store, because in today's day and age, internet is really popular because of the price structure. They keep their prices really low and not compete with the internet. So with that, we're here for customers to help customers, and we're really all passionate about this industry, and we just want to make it affordable for the customers. So that's what we do. Another thing that sets us apart are our smoothies. We keep our smoothies high in protein, low in fat, low in sugar, which is a rarity because most smoothie places use a sugar base. We want to bring the highest quality smoothie at the best price to our customers. Also, in the cafe, we do hot press sandwiches and wraps. And the way that's set up and designed is that we let you design it yourself. You put whatever you want on the wrap or the sandwich, and we prepare it, build it, and press it on our hot press. So then, with all that, it brings everybody, it just creates a healthier atmosphere for people. We also have a full cafe to sit down. We have free internet, so you can come in and study. And being 2 blocks from the campus of UL, it offers our students to come in, study, and just relax and enjoy their atmosphere. We do offer a 10% discount to all the UL students for the smoothies and the sandwiches.
Here, and this is my husband Eli, and we are the owners here at Antony's Italian Cafe. And Antony's opened in 1996 under the ownership of Bruce and Linda Cart, and they were my bosses actually when I started working here in 2008. And I worked my way up from server to bartender and eventually supervisor. And when they were ready to retire, they were generous enough to work out a way that we were able to purchase the restaurant. And that was in 2013, and so it'll be 4 years that we've owned it this August 5th actually. And we're open throughout the day, Monday through Saturday, closed on Sundays. We're open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. And we just focus on rustic Italian comfort foods and try to do right by our guests, the local community. A lot of times at lunch we'll have a pretty robust business crowd from the oil center, local businesses, and the hospital, LGMC right around the corner. And then at night we lower the lights and make a more romantic dinner setting for the local neighborhood people and who frequent our establishment, and we really get to be their friends and try to treat them as guests in our dining room. We do have an outdoor patio. It is dog friendly. We have the dog bowls that are, so we try and, the dogs are our guests as well.
Guests love our top selling item would be the Basil chicken salad, which is a grilled chicken breast mixed with some basil, some mayonnaise, some seasoning, some pine nuts, and served on a fresh bed of mixed greens with our homemade focaccia bread. We make our bread and pizza dough all in-house.
We just have a very special niche here. We're tucked away in Oil Center Gardens. We don't plan on moving. This is our special place. We have one of the oldest crepe myrtles, we believe, in town, right outside. And
it's for nice shade for outside dining too. That's that.
And we're actually about to expand. We have a very open dining room here, so it's difficult to host, more private events. And so what we're working on right now is a party room that's directly adjacent to our current restaurant. And we're hoping to evolve that after, it starts as a party room, evolve it into something that could be open a little bit later for guests who are enjoying the symphony and want to have a little something after, and after we've closed. We'll be offering wine and beer and coffee there, and I'd even like to offer some local authors works and things like that there as well. So there's a lot of potential, a lot of ideas going with that place. So.
Silvia Bertolazzi, and I am the co-owner of Carpe Diem Gelato Espresso Bar. My co-owner's name is Eric Graveson. We own it together, and we're located at 812 Jefferson Street, downtown, in the Juliet Hotel at the corner. And just to tell you a little bit about the history, Carpe Diem was born almost 6 years ago. July 5th, we will celebrate our 6th-year anniversary. And it was really born just from a passion. I'm from Italy, and I grew up eating gelato every single day when I lived there. And one day, I had been living in America for quite a few years. I was just really homesick, craving gelato, wanting to eat it every day. And so I just said, okay, if I want to have it every day, like in the old times, I just have to open my own shop. And so Eric and I opened it up 6 years ago. We not only serve gelato, which is artisan, homemade, everyday fresh in small batches, because that's what the real gelateria is. But we also serve coffee, and we serve croissants. We have cool little sandwiches. We call them the croissant sandwiches with cheese or tomatoes, so that's a light snack. Just to tell you a little bit of a difference between gelato and ice cream, because everybody asks me, what is gelato? What is the difference between gelato and ice cream? Well, gelato is a low-fat version. So we use milk, fresh milk, instead of cream. So gelato has less than 10% of fat versus ice cream that has at least 10% of fat. Also, gelato has less air. So instead of having something that is full of air where you really don't taste much, you have this condensed version of the flavors that are really powerful because there's so little air in it. So you really just get the full flavor of anything that you're eating. And the other thing is gelato is served at a higher temperature, so it's warmer, and as soon as you eat it, there's no brain freeze. So you eat it and immediately you get the sensation of the full flavor of anything that's served fresh. So a gelato would not sit in your freezer like ice cream does for months at a time. Gelato is made fresh every day, and it's supposed to be consumed every day, so we make it in small batches. And one of my best sellers here are the avocado basil, and that's a flavor that I came up with, and I competed in an international competition called the Gelato World Tour. And so that is definitely very, very popular because it's a great flavor. It's very fresh and it's different. And another flavor that everybody loves here is the bisco. So Carpe Diem is a little meeting point for artists, writers, musicians. We have 2 pianos. One is an outside piano where everybody can play day and night. I mean, it's kind of out of tune now because it's been outside for so long, but it's kind of one of our attractions because people see the piano and they see that, we encourage musicians to come here. We also have a guitar that is available for everybody to play and an inside piano, so people are encouraged to just be creative, play music, and create magic. We have a big announcement to make. After 6 years of having Carpe Diem downtown, we are now opening our 2nd location, and it's going to be in collaboration with Sophie P. Cupcakes on Johnson Street. So we're moving in with them. That'll be location number 2, where we sell our gelato, and we will also have waiter with them.
I'm Josh. I'm the general manager here at the West Beer Garden, and this is Mr. Rip Rassler. He is our kitchen manager. Here at the West Beer Garden, we offer several different specials. We do local craft beer. Specifically, one of the things we're really adamant about providing for downtown. We have an art market, as well as being a music venue and a dog-friendly and family-friendly atmosphere. Rip, food.
Well, we got everything's done in-house. We got house cut pommes frites, which are awesome. We do house pulled pork, which is super good, slow roasted. It's a very long process. Turns out great. We've got, the worst egg rolls. They're full of andouille, Swiss, and dill pickles. Also, we have the boudin egg rolls, which are awesome. Pepper jack and boudin, can't go wrong.
So a lot of the specialty beers we offer here come from all over the world. Being a German-themed beer garden is super unique to downtown. We offer several international products as well as craft beer locations from all over the country, like Prairie Brewing, Dastille, Bell's Brewing is a big seller here. But our main focus, again, we're all about local here, so we try to keep all the specialties from Parish, Bayou Teche, Cajun Brewing, as well as Baton Rouge breweries like Tin Roof, Southern Craft, and even Crying Eagle out of Lake Charles and Great Raft out of Shreveport. A lot of local breweries coming up in Louisiana right now. We're trying to highlight any specialties that they may have. Though we do carry a lot of flagships from these breweries here, we try to stay really focused on the seasonal aspect and the one-off specialties that they provide. We generally have like cask nights behind that, or a tap takeover from these local breweries to kind of celebrate the release of their new products. And obviously we want to thank everybody out here in Acadiana for supporting us over this past year. We're super stoked to see what the future has to offer. So come on down, have a beer and a brat, and come hang out with us.